Good morning. I'm Taylor Stewart. Good morning. It is Sunday, February 21st. I am Taylor Stewart. We've really seen things ramp up here this weekend. Now, that shooting that you mentioned happening just this morning, 3 people in the hospital. And in the last 15 minutes, cops finding some high caliber guns. There's something for the captain, the co-pilot, and just the flat out boating enthusiast. And neighbors heard that loud bang. That car came barreling onto the sidewalk, knocking into the fence. Happy New Year's Eve, guys. This is the second year COVID has kind of had an impact on New Year's. Last year we had a hiatus. The town board was holding a Zoom meeting to discuss a resolution regarding the possible removal of a Confederate monument in front of the historic county courthouse. As that meeting started, someone broke in with a string of racist comments. Nothing's creeping up at this point, but we do know King Tide is expected to come here on the ground cam. It starts today, will go until Saturday. And while it's gorgeous out here, not the case everywhere. Take a look. But can you really pay tribute to the OG bad boys if you don't hop in the water and shut down the causeway? Come on. Before we even get to that scene, I just want to show you who lost their life today. Brittanya Hammond's 20 years old. Tonight we're following protests across the country. Calls for justice are growing following the deadly police shooting of 20-year-old Dante Wright. That mother told us her daughter is traumatized, but when we spoke to her, she was reliving those scenes of seeing her 2-year-old locked in the daycare, lights off. Now we're taking a look at some of our favorite luxury cars here, and where else to start other than Maserati. But the guy who knows everything about Maseratis joins us right now. Hello, Alex Algram. It's a trend that's circulating across the country, and students are saying it is a joke to threaten violence at school, but law enforcement is saying it's not a funny one. It's crunch time for schools here in the mountains, working to finalize back-to-school plans. We just got new information from Miami-Dade police. Now, they say the shooter was apparently harassing a sister of one of the victims. Now, that confrontation began several days ago, but Thursday night it came to head and led to a shooting that placed 2 men in the hospital. We've really seen things ramp up here this weekend. Now, that shooting that you mentioned happening just this morning, 3 people in the hospital. And in the last 15 minutes, cops finding some high caliber guns inside a vehicle on Washington Avenue. Gunfire sends South Beach spring breakers scrambling for cover. Shots ringing out early Sunday morning along 8th and Ocean Drive. From another angle, a stampede of people seen running towards the beach and ducking behind cars. Miami Beach police say 3 people were injured and taken to the hospital.
Another sad night for Miami Beach.
South Beach business owner Mitch Novick showing 7 News the view from his security cameras on 9th Street. The video time-stamped at 12:15 a.m.
Then all of a sudden, I believe around 5 shots rang out.
Crowds of people seen bolting down the street, some ducking into alleyways, and drivers just trying to get away. Later, dozens of cops stopping this blue sports car, moving in with guns drawn. The people inside throw their hands up in surrender. The pair escorted out as police searched the car. Crime scene investigators worked till the sun came up. Miami Beach police finding this handgun on an Ocean Drive sidewalk.
No, that was a larger caliber. Well, the thing is, it was an exchange.
Then this. Sunday around 9 p.m., cops stopping southbound traffic on 6th and Washington to make an arrest. A spokesperson for the department saying police confiscated a rifle and a handgun. Now, those 3 people who were taken to the hospital are expected to be okay, but I'll tell you, police are out here and they are very busy tonight, as they will be throughout this spring break season. We're live in South Beach. I'm Taylor Stewart, 7 News 19. Yeah, an administrator here called him the pulse of the hospital. So this community is grieving, and family members say they want justice. Tonight, we are one step closer to that, but we want to warn you, the video you will see may be disturbing. Detectives releasing new video of the deadly hit and run that killed a Hialeah hospital worker. Beloved nurse technician Leonardo Gill was riding his motorcycle Tuesday night. Surveillance video shows the moment he collides with a dark-colored SUV on Lejeune Road and East 21st Street.
The vehicle ends up pulling over, but ultimately ends up fleeing the scene.
Thursday morning, friends, family, and co-workers gathered at Hialeah Hospital. Co-workers say his presence was always felt by staff and patients the moment he walked into a room.
He was our smile, he was the staple, he was the energy. You know, the moment we learned of our loss, the hospital went completely silent.
He was heading home from work. The surveillance video shows the moment of impact as Leonardo goes through the intersection and collides with the SUV. Police are looking for the driver.
We need to ask people to look at their neighbors, look at their co-workers. If they've seen a similar vehicle and they notice that that vehicle hasn't been around in a couple of days, to please give us a call.
And they won't stop until they find them.
We're going to keep looking for more video. We're going to be going up and down every block, and we're not going to stop until we can find either another home or a location, a gasoline station, something that might capture this vehicle fleeing and provide us with a little more information that can help us get to the bottom of this.
Crews are racing against the clock to find survivors. Families are left to wait and pray that their loved ones will be found. Saturday night, the search for missing loved ones growing desperate.
So if anyone knows, Cena, please contact me. Y'all got my number, please. Contact me, please.
Ivy Williams fears his wife of 30 years is trapped beneath the wreckage of this Mayfield, Kentucky candle factory. She's one of the 110 employees who were in the building when tornadoes swept through the town Friday.
I'm standing outside of what used to be that factory now.
In its place, piles of rubble, the roof and concrete all on the ground.
Y'all, please send us some help. Somebody please send us some help. We are trapped.
Friday into Saturday, 911 calls poured in from factory workers unable to escape.
The wall is stuck on me. Nobody can get to us.
40 people were rescued, but dozens remain unaccounted for.
We haven't, unfortunately, had a successful rescue since about 3 a.m.
From another angle, drone footage shows the level of destruction crews are up against. The tornado picked up cars and flung them right atop the debris. Saturday evening, leaders with Kentucky Emergency Management shifting to a recovery mission. Doubtful they'll find more survivors.
This event is the worst, most devastating, most deadly tornado event in Kentucky's history.
The governor saying at least 12 children are among the rising death toll, but family members refuse to give up hope.
And baby, please call me soon we get connected. Please call me. I'm looking for you, baby. We've been looking for you. Me, Tamara, the kid, we all looking for you right now.
Absolutely heartbreaking. Now, the only good thing we can tell you is that factory worker from that harrowing 911 call was later rescued. The National Guard has also stepped in as this recovery mission continues.